Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing Ohara Sakurako third album, Enjoy. Before we get started, I want to remind you that this is simply my opinion on the album, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Ohara Sakurako is making her comeback 2 years after her last album, V, and what is interesting about her music is that, for me, she has kept a almost faithful approach to J-pop, and by that I mean that her music is mostly reminiscent of what J-pop used to be back in 2006 and even before that, and many songs from this album do reflect this state of mind in a lot of ways, and that might be because everyone involved in the production of this one is from Japan, whether it's the songwriters, even for the lyrics, and we get known faces, at least on my end, with Sally Cinnamon, who wrote a couple of lyrics out there. And that's why many of the songs have an authenticity that we haven't heard that many times, especially in nowadays J-pop mainstream music scene, whatever you want to call it. And that's why with singers like Sakurako that are pretty active and on the foreground, and both as an actress and as a singer, it really makes a difference, and I think that's why this album can be quite enjoyable. And it did make me feel quite nostalgic of these years, and even though I don't really like to do that, I couldn't help but think of other singers' work throughout this one, because many songs do bear the same feeling, the same way I felt with many. And to give you an example, the song Tsuki Akari made me think of cute songs that Kodakumi used to make back in 2006. But all this doesn't mean that the album doesn't have its own voice. There are some gems here and there, and for example, the song Energy is a very efficient rock song that not only demonstrates that Sakurako can sing on rock songs really well, but also that it suits her voice even better. But unfortunately, that is the only song that we get in that music style, and it's a real shame because it leaves you wanting more. But I think the reason why we didn't get more is because we get a lot of songs that are very typical of her music style since her debut, and she really carries a very friendly, innocent image through her music, and on songs like Natsu no Oichi Tokoro Dake or My Favorite Jewel, especially, this couldn't be more true. And this type of song carries a very bright melodies and full of energy kind of attitude, and it's been her trademark since her debut back in 2013, and personally that works quite well, and I wouldn't be surprised if this album finds its audience quite well as well. And even though by doing so it has some major flaws that don't make it as enjoyable as it could have been. And for example, first off, I found the flow of the album to be really frustrating, because we go from a couple of high energy songs and then very quickly we fall back to a ballad, and then a few more songs like that, and the flow is cut again with another ballad. And really, the ballads on this album are the ones I just couldn't get into. They all bear too many similarities in their structure to really be appreciated, because once you hear one, you know how the others are going to go, and they simply lose the aspect of their own individuality as songs, and you just don't appreciate them as much because you know the others they're definitely going to be the same way. And this is actually a problem that even got to the rest of the album at times, because there's a repetition of the same patterns in many songs from this one that makes you notice quite rapidly that it kind of goes into a creative loop many times. And there are exceptions on a few songs, but it's just not enough to make you forget that impression that the album just really is trying really hard to play it super safe so it can sell and get that audience, that very mainstream audience, quite easily. Enjoy is an album that bears an accurate title. You do enjoy it for what it is and appreciate its cute efforts to keep it as J-pop as it gets. But the album does suffer from a heaviness in its writing that keeps it from going beyond what it really could be, and that's why I give the album 2.5 stars. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to tell me what you think of the album down below, and I'll see you next time.